Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your general messages for the next 2 weeks. We're doing things a little bit differently this week, but let's get straight into it. So the first oracle card you got is Why, and it says here, there's great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. So what is it that is making you feel this way? Like, why is it that you want this? Why is it that you're not wanting this? You know what? Find out your why, and it will help your situation. Then we have the mutable moon, and it says nothing is yet set in stone. So mutable is all about change, shape shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that things can still change, that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense of that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now, and make sure that you're not being led astray. You have become distracted. It's time to focus and stay with it whatever it means to you. So maybe it's kind of like being able to change some sort of situation once you figure out what it is that is driving you towards that, that result. Why is it that you feel this way? Why is it that you feel like you need to change it? Why do you feel like you need to be in control of the situation? It could even be because maybe you're feeling uncomfortable with this, this changing situation, or that, things can change at any second. So we got Fox Spirit, and it says think on your feet, and it came out in the reverse. So I'm going to read the protection message. So it says here, are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you are being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being dishonest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. Fox Spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you, so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You are called to use your Fox Spirit beneficially rather than in ways that keep you from experiencing what you want. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you're afraid to make a move in case it turns out to be a mistake. Fox Spirit is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly, and you can trust them. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Fox Spirit's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. So maybe you're scared to make some sort of move or make some sort of change because you're worried about, what happens if you make the wrong decision. That's fine if you make the wrong decision, because, that's just another decision away. If you wanted to change, that is what this is all about. So let's see for Scorpio. So what is coming in for Scorpio? What are the messages? And what does Scorpio need to know for the next 2 weeks? Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Pentacles, Justice, Libra energy, Pisces energy with the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this next 2 weeks, you are going to need to kind of work on a team with someone else or with multiple people. It's about kind of, teamwork makes the dream work type of energy, where you'll be wanting to kind of put your best foot forward in this situation. The other person will be putting their best forward, their best foot forward in the situation as well, and that will bring some sort of harmony or help you guys build something together. And everyone will be feeling valued for this as well. So with the Five of Cups being here, this is your main focus next week, is that you might be looking back at the past on how something didn't work out the way that you wanted to. And you're kind of now focused on that, and that could be what's maybe keeping you stuck and not being able to move forward with this current situation, because you're like, well, what happens if I make that same mistake again? With the Hanged Man being here, so at the moment, in your 3D world, in your career, in your job, whatever that is, your business, you could be feeling like things are not really moving at this time, like at this energy of feeling stuck, or feeling like, that things can't progress because you don't know what the next steps are. You don't have the knowledge or the power to be able to move it into what it is that you want. But the Hanged Man is about seeing things from a fresh perspective. So what is it? Maybe this is what you need to figure out. Like, what is the question as to why you feel stuck? Why do you feel like you can't move forward in this place? Why do you feel like you don't have the answers? Why do you feel like if you make something that's set in stone, and like you can't change that situation if you make any moves, find out your why. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So in your relationships, you could be wanting to kind of, put an effort towards your relationships at this time. You're wanting to kind of work hard on a connection that you have, and try and see, can you guys actually progress this or keep in a good place by putting in the work. And then we have Justice. So in your thoughts and your ideals and your values and stuff for the next 2 weeks, you could be, feeling like there needs to be some sort of balance in a situation. You could be feeling like you need to make things right in this situation, or thinking about, how to get an equal situation, whatever that may be for you, to kind of play out in a way that's good for you and good for someone else, like a win-win outcome, so that's on your thoughts. The Nine of Swords then is in one of your goals. So you kind of, going through a little bit of a rough time these next 2 weeks of feeling upset, or feeling like, you don't see the path forward, and it's giving you a bit of anxiety, like not being able to see what your next steps are, what they should be. If you take that step, what will happen, so you could be staying up late at night just thinking about all of these things, and your mind racing, and just really going through a time of not being able to see the path forward. And then we have the Four of Swords. So basically the overall outcome here is that you do need to kind of take some time to yourself right now. You need to rest and rejuvenate and heal yourself. It's about being cautious of who you give your energy to at this time, and until you kind of figure out, your side of the street here. So let's get some clarifiers. Okay, so for Scorpio, so let's see, what is the Five of Cups? We have the Six of Pentacles. So you could be feeling like, in the past, someone's kind of breadcrumbed you in some way, or there was a lack of balance in a connection that you had, or a situation that you were dealing with. Maybe you felt like you needed help, and you felt like you couldn't, you didn't get the help that you needed in this case. But you're now looking back at the past and being upset about something, but you want to bring balance into the situation, but you're worried that cycles repeating itself and going through something, making a decision that you might regret. The Sun at the bottom of the deck, you do want to move towards happiness and clarity. That's the plan here, but you are just worried about the past repeating itself. So what is the Hanged Man? The Eight of Cups. So you could be feeling like you feel stuck in your job or in your career, and you feel like you might want to walk away from the situation. I think that maybe there's something missing where you are, and you're kind of wanting to leave this behind to go and find happiness, because you feel like maybe there's no growth left here. We have the 8 of Wands, so you're kind of wanting to make a quick exit is what I see there. With the 8 of Pentacles, let's see, we have Judgment, so that's Scorpio energy. I just need to cover them up. So with the 8 of Pentacles and Judgment, you know, you're having some sort of realizations that there is some work you're going to need to put into this relationship or into these connections of yours in order to kind of you know, make them work. And I do just see that, you know, you do want, if you're in separation with someone, you want to reconcile, you want to put in the work, you want that, you know, that love back again, and you're willing to kind of work on it. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's that you want, you know, some sort of new opportunity to begin with, you guys, one of stability where you are willing to put in your time, your effort and your energy towards this. So what is the Justice card? We have the Moon. So this is basically showing me that there are some sort of fears surrounding like a situation that you want balance in, right? You fear that it maybe you guys will never have a win-win outcome, maybe things will never balance out, and it's just about, or maybe you won't get, you know, the justice that you feel like you deserve in the situation, and you're feeling super emotional about it. So you could be kind of just hiding, you know, hiding your emotions, hiding your feelings, like not talking to anyone. Like you could be feeling like maybe that it's an illusion that you could ever have balance in this situation. And in this time, basically what is being advised here is that you do need to kind of maybe look after your well-being at this time, like have a good healthy meal, go for a walk, go to the gym, take that, you know, that time out if you need it. Really just focus on you and your own health right now. So what is the 9 of Swords? Okay, so we have 2 cards coming out here. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So I think that maybe what's stressing you out late at night is maybe there's someone that you're wanting commitment with, or you want renewed love with, or, you know, there's someone what I'm seeing is you take what resonates in the situation for your specific situation, whether you're in connection with this person or not, right? But you want some sort of renewed love with this person, or a new love altogether, but you don't only want one with just love, you want it with commitment as well. You want someone that you can rely on, and someone who's maybe going to provide for you, or someone who's going to be there no matter what, like they're dependable, you know. And I think you're stressing because you're like, what happens if I never find that, or what happens if I don't get that with this person? Bottom of the deck, then we have the Star. Like you have hope for the situation and you're optimistic about it, but then like it's like as soon as it hits nighttime you stress about it. So what's the 4 of Swords? We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So basically you're taking some time out to really think about if this is a time that you do want to kind of, you know, connect with other people and rely on other people. It could be that, you know, you're taking a break at this time from a connection because you're like, I don't want to be codependent in a situation, or I don't want to go back to some sort of codependent relationship. Like I want to be able to be independent in this relationship, or independent myself, even financially, but I just need some time to really think this through. King of Swords, as soon as you've thought this through, you're thinking very logically about this situation and analyzing it, but as soon as you've thought this through, you will be communicating this with other people and letting them know exactly where you stand. Okay, so let's move on to the love reading. So I want to see, how does Scorpio feel about their person? We have cursed, hex, witchcraft, and negative mind. Maybe you feel like this relationship is cursed with them. Maybe you feel like, you know, no matter what you do, there's always something negative that comes from it, but you also feel like you have a strong tie to them, like this person has put a spell on you and you like can't let go in some way. But we do have finality, so farewells leave behind a closure. You're trying to kind of leave the situation behind, trying to walk away from it, but, you know, feeling stuck in it and feeling like, you know, you can't let go. So what is their feelings for Scorpio? We have depth, so awareness, importance, and value. And this card always reminds me of the Judgment card. So it could be that that's your person's energy there, that they're having some sort of awakenings, that they do want to kind of work on this relationship. We have loyalty at the bottom of the deck, trusting, reliability, and believing. Like they are loyal to you and wanting to kind of, you know, connect in some way. So what is the outcome between these two? We have elusive, dishonest, deception, and trickery. That's that Moon card. So it's kind of like, you know, you guys aren't being honest with each other. You guys aren't really talking about what you guys need to get to a place of maybe a happy relationship with each other. We have longing, so craving, aching, and wanting. Like you guys are like maybe purposefully staying away from each other right now and not revealing that, you know, that of what you want. But still having that crave for each other and just really wanting to kind of connect. So let's get some romance angels for you, for Scorpio. Okay, so what's coming in for the next 2 weeks? We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What else? We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. So, and it does say that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. So the chemistry is there. I feel like maybe there's a fear here. What else? We have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of getting. I'm feeling like the unrequited love is a fear that you might have, that you don't want a one-sided relationship, but there is chemistry between you guys, and the cards are saying it's safe for you to love, but you guys are maybe wearing this mask, acting as if you don't, you know. And then we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe there's some childhood trauma that you might need to work through to be able to open up and let go of your fears, you know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so for Scorpio, what did Scorpio's person say to them? We have, I couldn't let you get close to me. We have, I'm so attracted to you. Let's just see if we can get one more. I want you. Yeah, the chemistry is 100% there. And the passion. And then we have, I wish things could be different. So it's like your person is wanting different on their side. You need to figure out why maybe you're acting the way you are on your side, and see if there's something that you might need to clean up on your side of the street. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for the love reading or the following week again for your general messages. Take care.